lifting a 1,900-pound Andre.
Yes, sir.
1,004-pound giant, brother.
Friday Night Yerrr here. Lure Cartel, Mace Spider can't hear. AKA Mr. AKA, put your mom in the 6'4" late block.
Not for loud.
Talk some wrestling on here. Don't mind the echo, because we all fucked up on the audio standpoint.
Yep.
But we here. What's up with y'all fellas?
Man, it's a beautiful day, and here we are to talk about some not so beautiful people.
Why are we talking about Hulk Hogan? I'm mad.
Life is good. Life is good.
It's definitely a great day in Zamunda.
The look of Hulk Hogan just peeking up over the top of Cam's head is kind of fucked up.
He must be fucking bored.
He's like,
hey yo,
somebody said something about me, brother.
The echo.
Shout out to the brothers.
Yeah.
The echo is a shame, so but we're gonna work through it. So I did want to ask this first topic on speaking on the Roman. Can he have a 1,000-day reign in the late 2000 WWE era?
Probably not because of two people.
I agree.
Triple H and John Cena.
I was about to say Triple H and Big Match.
Triple H ain't
make
letting that happen.
difficult.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that Roman's making it, in my opinion, past 600 days in prime John Cena era.
Because John's gonna want the belt, or they're gonna want the belt on John. It's just what it is.
I think there's a ton of people he want to get past. He want to get past prime Batista, prime Triple H. Maybe Umaga would take it off, and Edge definitely.
Oh,
The
shit.
family
That's why he's in this era.
Family feud angle. That could actually be fun. Hey, what if you guys think JBL get over on Roman?
Hell no.
Come on,
No.
bruh. He couldn't cut a scathing racist promo towards Samoans midway through and get it over.
I mean, you can
He
get,
just cares about blacks like that.
I mean, you can get so far on being a Republican. I mean, look at Donald Trump.
Look at Cade. Oh shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be a little spicy this evening because like my bro Menace said, I'm not fucking with Hulk Hogan this evening. Not at all. No.
Lee come on, we rocking with Terry today.
Terry is crazy. Back it up, Terry. Back it up.
Terry.
That's even
Terry
worse, dude.
Bollea. All right, we're taking Terry Bollea the person in today, not the Hulkster.
Oh, we can't do that either.
Yeah, he was an asshole as a person too.
I was about to say he was just an all-around garbage person.
Man, did you see where it was like Hogan Knows Best, where he had a whole separate house and it was just for his pets?
Remember the call when he found out his daughter was fucking a black guy?
Call him the N-word. Yeah.
And it's like, at least be a popular nigga. Don't be just a regular nigga.
Was that not sound so like?
I don't like that nigga. Oh, type of shit.
Hulk Hogan is extra white, old, and lives in Florida. I mean, what do you expect? Come on.
They said it every day. Like, good morning, nigga.
Only with more conviction.
See, he can do shit like that in Florida because majority of not for the people that's watching us, but white people in Florida, they don't like our kind.
Why would we be surprised that Hulk Hogan was racist? He's an old white man from Florida. Of course,
exactly.
like that's.
I mean, come on.
Of course.
Old
listen,
white
Roman
conservative.
Listen, Roman in the Roman in the late 2000s. Jamel, who's taking the title off Roman? If you had to pick one person.
Triple H is taking the belt off of him. Triple H is taking that belt off of him expeditiously. It's either him or John. It's either him or Cena if he takes that belt.
I can think of at least 4 or 5 people, like in prime mid 2000s, that would take that title off of Roman. Like, I can off the top of the dome. I can easily say John Cena, Triple H, prime Randy Orton potentially, Batista, and then maybe even like 2006, 700.
Yeah.
There's just too many.
The return of the dead man.
I don't see Roman being that guy during that. I just don't see that at all.
Orton got
That's why he's the guy now.
I
Afro.
think that, go ahead.
Go ahead, boys. Who you taking it off on?
Man, Menace was saying, like that list of people would definitely be taking it off of him. But I think in this day and age, because of the fact that they don't have to really be fighting champions like that, it makes it kind of tarnishes their legacy when it comes to that. Like I know he's had some great matches or some good matches, but we don't see him on a regular basis, so it kind of takes away from that fighting champion kind of moniker.
I disagree.
Speak on it.
It seems like when you have a wrestler like not there all the time, you can make him like kind of a spectacle. I do understand he's not there that much, but when he's there, motherfuckers tune in. It still works, dude.
I see what he's saying.
It works, bro. They make the money. What else you want from it?
Roman has gave the title an air of exclusivity, if you will.
Yeah.
He ain't showing up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we got used to it just because Brock was doing it too. So so now we are like, oh, okay, well, we're not used to it. At least Roman shows up and he can actually
That's an old trick, dude. That's an old trick. They've been using that for a very long time in multiple entertainment sources.
Yeah, but
it's an old trick in wrestling.
Yeah, when it came to WWE though, they didn't have the
Wild card. What you got to say on it?
Okay, so for some reason, maybe we skip eras, I guess. So we had multiple attractions in the Attitude Era, in the Golden Era, and the Ruthless Aggression Era. For some reason, in the PG era, we had maybe one or two attractions. We had Brock Lesnar, we had John Cena, and then that was it. Now, in the entitlement era, we only have. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Let's go.
I did not expect that. I did not expect you to see entitlement.
I don't know.
I like that.
I don't know. But it just, I don't know. Like, I think this era, Roman is growing on me maybe a little bit, like inch by inch. I'm not gonna even lie, like his mannerisms are fucking hilarious. It's hilarious.
Yeah, they are.
He's really a good heel. I will give him that.
He's
but
created so many hilarious memes.
He's got the crazy facials, pause.
But then, because like Cartel had a discussion about this on our Tuesday show that Roman is a little bit overrated because by himself, he's trash.
I disagree.
I didn't say. Did I say that?
Ooh, that was Lord. That was mean.
I mean, that might be a hot take, but I mean, I got receipts. But that's just my opinion.
I wouldn't say trash.
In what way trash? I mean, listen, we all remember suffering succotash, okay?
Trash
We're never gonna
excessive.
I was about to say, because
that was mean.
I haven't seen Roman. I haven't seen Roman have any outside of the dog food angle with Baron Corbin. Like, and yes, there's been some atrocious booking, but as far as Roman in the ring, Roman hasn't had any like extra horrible matches outside of that affair with the Undertaker.
So I
would say on average, Roman, like,
but that was more Taker's fault than Roman.
I would say Roman at best in ring is maybe like low B tier. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not terrible. Like he can
he's not terrible.
Match, but he's not someone that like I watch for his technical wrestling ability. You know what I'm saying? So like I mean he's solid, but I do feel that like a lot of what makes Roman's character, you know what I'm saying, so important, especially nowadays, is the fact that like he's not necessarily the best in ring, but it's his storytelling that goes along with the moves itself, and that itself
I agree.
Amplifies his overall wrestling ability. And as someone that's a notorious known Roman hater, his tribal run has been fantastic. His in-ring work has been fantastic. It's almost like the boy has gotten better every year, and that's kind of a scary thing. Because if he was able to translate this 5 years ago, we dead ass might be talking about this man actually being like top 7 or whatever the fuck right now. If he was able to translate this,
But think about
when
the
they
booking
tried to
7
push
years
him in that
ago.
area.
The booking was
atrocious
very
7 years
different.
ago.
Yeah, the booking was terrible during that
It
time.
was
I mean,
terrible. As a
that
matter of fact,
It wasn't his
That
fault,
was
dude.
the throes of me wishing death on Vince McMahon on a regular basis.
well, I'm still thinking
The
that
regular
shit,
basis is
every time
crazy.
Regular,
I go to bed, like I'm just
every
like,
Monday and Friday, nigga.
right. That's what
Jesus.
I'm on. Like, when is Vince McMahon going to fucking croak? I go on
Jesus.
Facebook.
Bro,
Here's the thing.
listen.
His mama
This
lived
man-
to be
listen,
near
I'ma tell
I
you
know
why-
she lived to be 100.
I'm gonna tell you
So
why.
she might be around.
That's a human being, by the way.
Listen,
Talk
this
about human
is a
being
human
here.
being that has done a lot of shit, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to shed any fucking tears for somebody that rapes, women and
That shit a hard word.
Allegedly,
Y'all. Allegedly.
Give us some
It wasn't even that. That wasn't even the whole case, dude. That wasn't even what the case was. It was consensual.
Listen, I know,
That's really weird.
$20 million and more, folks. I'm
Right.
not saying that makes anything right, but I'm saying that's a lot of goddamn money to sell
Yeah,
out.
he's paying for sex. Most men do that.
I
It's
love
weird.
the WWE. At one time, I did.
I wouldn't say most men.
But I think as I became like a podcaster, the more I learned about the WWE, the more disgusted I got.
Oh, so you learned about this later in being a wrestler?
Yeah, bro. I love
Oh, okay.
later in life.
I can definitely see if you are like learning all about Vince's atrocities at once, I can definitely see how they can be. And this is coming from the guy who admittedly wished death on him for a long time just so my wrestling would be better. I'm a real fan. What can I say?
I mean, I believe in good karma, but at the same time, when going back, Vince McMahon had
Imagine if Triple H got the reins back in 2014.
That would be fucking banging, wouldn't it?
Trajectory.
Well, I don't know, dude. Like he was still
that would've
trying to like get over then too. Like there was two different Triple H's. There's two different Triple H's, man.
2014, 2015 was when he was getting NXT together. That's when the.
True. All right, you're right about that.
There are levels to Triple H. So are we talking about the whore? Triple H?
No, we're talking about the
He's just
Booker.
going
We're talking about the Booker.
everybody.
I know, right? My God.
We're talking about the Booker Triple H right now.
We're talking about Triple H as Booker.
Call him a
I
whore.
think if it were like 2016 Triple H booking,
Yes,
that would have
Pete.
been better because
Pete.
that gave him a couple of years booking NXT. NXT has started to cook back.
He could have gotten the ring if he wanted to for a little extra
2016, That would
pizzazz.
have been the
No, I got you. You make sense on that point though.
But listen, for Roman Hogan, right?
Oh God, I knew this was coming. We tried to avoid.
Why are we
it.
doing this? Can we just not?
No.
It's
The
a
comparison, it
monumental thing
needs
that's
to be
happening.
made. They're very close now, so the comparison does need to be made.
Okay, so for Roman, he's 28-0-1, 96% win percentage, 29 title defenses.
It's scripted.
The only thing that's impressive on Hogan is the average match length is 20 minutes.
That's kind of crazy.
Average match length for Hogan, 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how you book Hogan though.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
Drive you dead.
definitely
Get him
not.
outta
He's
here.
not going an
Working
hour
brother.
on Broadway. That's for damn sure.
at that time, but Hulk Hogan have had like how many
You're-
title defenses? 400?
79.
These are
79.
two
Only
different eras,
79.
bro. Like they're talking about. Wrestling was presented in such a different way.
No, but
And oh my goodness, so much a different way.
You have to look at this more of a comparison of the booking as opposed to a comparison of the.
But even the
actual-
booking was different. I mean,
It-
you're
but-
talking about the
but that's
wild
how
west
you
of
can compare
wrestling.
them, though.
Hey,
All right, so the booking.
I understand you. I understand you.
Let me,
Though.
That man was wrestling like two times a day, then having to go back to back.
Wasn't
Oh,
a
real
Ric Flair
quick,
in the
Sensei,
Midwest
Sensei, what you want to say?
schedule.
Hey, I just wanted to find out how many matches did Roman have?
All right, so most defenses in a year was 2021 with 13. Least defenses with 2023 was 4. Average days between defenses 37.
Pause. You said 4 in 1 year?
Yes.
Yes, this current.
He has
This year.
leukemia. Leave him alone.
He's
in remission, y'all.
from leukemia.
He's in remission.
All right, so
Here's the thing.
He's in remission, y'all.
I want to touch upon that point. See, the thing is, for me, I believe it's disgusting that you keep bringing up this cancer shit. Okay, now if he got cancer,
We're gonna get canceled.
I'm
Definitely.
so serious about this
Yeah, we are.
I talked with podcasters. I talked with Stevie Ray about this shit, and like we're saying the same thing. Like, okay, if you got cancer, that's unfortunate. I'm not going to joke about that shit. But then it's if you entangling that in a storyline or whatever, and saying like, he's going to drop the belt because like his cancer is coming back. Okay. So
they dragged Big Show's dad's coffin out of the fucking cemetery.
That was
after
amazing.
the man died. A couple months after he died. They waited a couple months.
Listen, for Hogan, Hogan had 24 title defenses in a year. That was in 1985.
I don't think
Roman.
Like, here's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't think the cancer
80s wrestling
part of this at all. If we're talking
I said leukemia in jest.
But I have asked this question before, though. I've asked this question before. Will Vince McMahon use a terminal illness to get someone over? Now you know,
yeah, he will.
Yes.
He will do anything to get someone over. We are talking about the man who took down a whole industry as soon as he got the chance.
But people told me that I was a fucker for saying that shit, for even believing that. I said this man got on the TV, put his doughy ass on TV, and said, "Kiss my ass."
He's talking
I'm so mad about this.
Wait, hold on.
You're so mad about this.
There was a whole club.
This
is getting silly.
That introduced incest. He wanted to play the incest between Stephanie and
we've all heard this. Well, he offered himself up in the scenario too. Never forget.
He offered himself.
After Shane didn't pass, he offered himself up as the or vice versa.
Listen, we're gonna go through your strength of schedule, and then you figure out who had the better title reign. 5 notable opponents for Hogan.
Oh my God, here we go.
Oh Lord.
Listen, Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, Paul Orndorff.
How much did he weigh?
Does Randy Savage shouldn't count towards Hulk Hogan because
oh my God,
Hulk Hogan.
How much? Wait, hold on. No, wait. I need to know how much.
Being like fair and accurate.
How much did Andre the Giant weigh?
None of this is fair and accurate.
Like he didn't beat Hogan.
It's wrestling. There's nothing fair and accurate going on.
Being accurate to it.
No, he made a rap album about Hulk Hogan. He did that. That happened.
Okay, so
it's called
Roman, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Brock Lesnar, and Jey Uso.
You're forgetting Cody. You're forgetting Drew.
But we're just going.
Those aren't notable.
The most notable.
I would say the entire locker room was his fucking enemy, dude. He fought like every single credible person that you could fight in the goddamn PE. He has. So it's the entire roster for Roman Reigns, in my opinion.
The only two people
that but it's been 3 years. He's had a long time.
He also hasn't beaten Bobby Lashley during this run, or Sheamus.
Yeah,
but consider Sheamus.
Oh damn! I would love to see Sheamus actually. I would love that.
Bobby Lashley, aka the person from Madagascar, he didn't even get a.
Colin. Bobby Lashley being from Madagascar is nasty.
But like,
yeah, you're right. I was
thinking one thing about something he said that like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, on everything I love, when it happened on TV, I truly was like, I know they're not using leukemia to get this nigga over because
of course they are.
Truly, just think about how convenient was it. This man was getting booed into oblivion. And then the moment he just happens to win, they then announce he has leukemia. Now, I'm not trying to be that guy again. But
Conspiracy Jones over here.
That the
earth is flat.
To finally get him over, when he finally beats the main man himself, Brock Lesnar, that's supposed to be what gets him over. But then
My name is Joe.
And now when he comes back, he's all
My
over
name is
everything.
Joe.
Like that's
Now,
way too
Minutes.
convenient.
I knew I was the only person that thought that was suspect. But
But
everybody
no, listen. Believe me, people have done the
Roman top
investigation.
3.
Like,
I mean,
But not to that extent, though.
I do
That's
truly believe
It
it.
doesn't matter how he got over, though. He got
here's the
over.
thing, though.
It's a good thing.
Minute, I want to say this about what Minutes and Chris did. Y'all aren't the first people that I heard say that, so it's not.
But they've
weren't
done
on
the
it, right?
investigative
Like,
work.
we've
He did
seen-
legitimately have cancer.
Yeah,
I didn't doubt he did that.
Oh my
but I was
God.
saying, like I did for sure believe that they entangled that in the storyline.
It's not,
But it's
It's
wrestling.
not outside the
Because they were
realm of
selling
believability.
t-shirts
They do that all the time, bro.
But
They always
the
take
best
something like
wrestling
that.
scenarios happen when you insert people's real lives. Think about
Exactly.
Think
It's
about
always
when
happened.
CM Punk, the straight edge man himself, took his shots at Jeff Hardy. Think about how that feud was magic because we knew Jeff Hardy was actually a drug addict.
Or Scott Hall being an alcoholic. Remember that?
Dump a whole.
I mean,
Or what we're
Alcohol's
seeing in
still a
AEW
drug.
right now
A
with
drug
Chris
addict is a drug
Jesus.
addict. But I'm
Like,
just saying.
sometimes using real life and dirty tactics can work. Here's
That brings money.
but it's not outside the realm
that's
of
called
believability.
desperation at its finest. When you try
But
to
think
get
about
something
is it desperation if it's paid off and multiplying the company's
after
profits?
10 years,
It's not desperation. It's not desperation at all. Like it's just being
the
smart. Honestly,
formula.
it works. Like, why are you crying about it?
It took them 10 years to get this man over. 10 years.
Yo, hold on.
But they got him over in the end.
Hold on, real quick. Mr. Sears, you said the top 3 was Stone Cold, Roman, Shawn Michaels. Then you took off
Stone Cold to put on.
Stone Cold for the Taker.
Hey, listen,
Roman's
I
still
love
there.
Undertaker. We all know I'm an Undertaker stan. We share a birthday and everything. Shout out to Undertaker. He's the best.
I'll put Undertaker. Shawn Michaels can go. Roman can go.
Nah, Shawn's in top 3.
You need to put
Shawn
Rock in there.
should definitely
Put
be
Rock
in
in
top
there.
3.
Shawn, Undertaker, Stone Cold.
Because Shawn prepped the Attitude Era. Let's be honest.
That
Now he turned on Brett.
Bruh, I'm a Shawn guy,
bro.
not a Brett guy. What can I say? Brett screwed Brett. That's the one time.
Brett is a
wow, my man
catalyst for
over
the
there.
Attitude Era. But whatever, never mind. Listen,
Brett
I do want to
screwed
ask.
Brett. Never forget, folks.
Can I ask the congregation this question?
What's up?
What is the most tired act in wrestling today?
Oh.
The judge.
Can you elaborate on that real quick?
No. Do you mean like gimmick wise, spot wise?
Gimmick wise.
The internet wrestling community.
The table is the most overused gimmick in wrestling. Let's be honest.
Ooh, I got one.
Tables used to
Referees
mean
being
something.
distracted and being shitty referees. That is so overused. I am tired of seeing that shit.
Referee bumps have
WWE
gone the way.
It is
just
fucking
said it.
annoying.
And I think
Jesus
it was
Christ.
minutes. You probably said it.
Yeah, the super kick, because when the super kick was actually relevant, it was used as a one-shot finisher by Shawn Michaels.
Spear.
And that
Spear
shit
is
wasn't
right
even
there
like a
with
super kick. That was like a shotgun to the face. So now you see these, like, so many wrestlers using the super
Shawn Michaels
kick that don't
knocked down
even
the
look good.
Undertaker with that super kick.
And it's,
The spear
exactly.
is
Like,
getting
you almost
there, in
defeat
my
the
opinion.
Undertaker, and it's like nowadays we seeing literal.
It's just because it's an easy move to make.
Well,
look
wrestling
impressive.
evolves,
It's like,
over
I
time.
see all that.
But okay.
A good
Spear
super
is
kick is a good super kick.
No slapping at a lot. No slapping at a thigh here.
Yo,
I
listen,
Flesh on flesh.
the
say
big
thigh
flesh on
slap,
flesh.
and okay, I've got another
Ooh,
bro.
wait. Since
This
they
is only
had
for
a
John
hot take.
Moxley. Please learn how to put away the razor blade. Okay? I'm so tired of seeing you cut yourself. I'm so tired of seeing wrestlers in general cut themselves when they listen. That's the one thing I will say, as opposed to the 80s and older wrestling, opposed to now, they were so much slicker with the blade back in the day. You didn't never really
yeah, of course
see
they were.
fucking. You didn't see when
Yeah.
Ric Flair cut himself.
Ric Flair was the best at it, though. He was amazing.
I use Ric Flair because he's the most notable blader.
Yeah,
if we will.
absolutely,
But you
absolutely.
gotta think, even Hulk Hogan had a decent blade job, and he's garbage. So think.
Just finding ways to shit on Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. No, fuck Hulk Hogan.
Hold on,
It's always
Rick,
fuck Hulk
fuck the Hulk Hogan. Okay, so all right, we're gonna start with Sensei the Syndicate. The most tired act in wrestling in terms of the performer.
I'm going to say the New Day.
Wait, whoa. In what way?
Ooh. They have.
What? Damn, Sensei.
Bro, they have lost something without Big E. Let's be honest.
Is that their fault?
They did, and that's sad.
No, that's
and
technically
sad.
Ridge Holland's fault, but it's Big E's fault for being willing to take that bump outside on the fucking. Why are you taking?
Oh my God, we're just going through it
I've seen that
today.
bump hundreds of times, dude. I've seen that bump hundreds of times.
No, but listen, what is the point in taking a belly-to-back suplex, a belly-to-back suplex on the outside of the ring as a transition spot? This wasn't
because
the
it's super padded out there, and I've seen it hundreds of times.
Yeah, but I'm saying fucking that doesn't make any of those other times better.
Doesn't mean that it's a smart thing to do.
I was just saying, just because a lot of people do it doesn't mean it's smart. Fucking, this is why.
Well, then just stop
Big E
wrestling
might
in
not
general,
ever
because there's a lot of
wrestle
things that they do inside the ring that's the same thing. Wrestling is a dangerous sport.
Well, yeah,
exactly. I mean, look at Rey Mysterio. He almost took his own Tombstone Power Driver this past Saturday.
Thank you, Logan Paul. By the way, shout out to Logan Paul.
But let's be honest, though, and let's be honest. Logan was a lot farther back in the ring than he should have been if he was.
I agree with you on that, Sensei.
Crossbody. I
agree with you on that.
He got in there. But if you look at the distance,
you can see it. Yes,
you can't even see the rope in the frame when Ray springboards. That's how far Logan is.
But thank God he got to his spot. Thank God he got to his spot.
Thank goodness he got there, but he should have been a little bit closer if that was the plan.
All right, hold on, Jamel. In terms of the performer, what's the most tired at in wrestling?
Shit.
We heard the New Day. We started off spicy. The grease is hot. The oven's on 450.
Oh, let's keep it going. Let's throw another piece of fish in. Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins and that damn singing shit. It's gotten old to me. Everybody that Seth Rollins
he's a visionary
with for the world heavyweight title
and an architect.
Him to win.
He's an architect
and a Messiah. What are we talking about? Jesus.
Seth Rollins. Sorry. It is not fun. It's just fucking annoying. It's Seth Rollins.
Seth fucking Rollins.
Menace.
Shout out Ebony.
No, man, that's tough, man. Like the most tired. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yo, Ceno's serious is out of control.
Bro, Kevin Owens put so much.
I'm just gonna throw all biases with this one. Anything that Austin Theory do, like he just.
What if he brought back Ataxia? What if he started using Ataxia?
I'll be popping bottles.
Right though, Theory ain't like that. Like his gimmick whack, his character whack, his in-ring is B+.
Get him out of here.
No, B+ that's just fucking crazy, bro.
Whack. Like this boy.
Get him the fuck out of here.
The only thing that Austin Theory got going for him is he got the body of $1 million.
He does.
He does.
He's not.
He really does. He's a very attractive man.
I don't agree with the B+, because anyone that pulled off Ataxia for a finisher for years and hasn't murdered anyone, that's way more than a B+. Have you seen what it takes to execute that move?
You know what?
It is ridiculous.
But like
he's not fucking with Austin Theory.
Like when I watch
Austin Theory,
I don't ever go, damn, this boy nice. I need to watch more Austin Theory. Like
you got to go back and watch
Austin Theory. You know what I'm saying? Like he just ain't like that. When I watch a Theory match, I'm like, all right, that was solid, that was good. That's how I think of a Theory match. I don't actually watch Austin Theory and go, this boy is good at wrestling, because he don't wow me like that at all.
Hey,
it's because they got rid of his fucking finisher.
Yes, sir.
Most tired act.
Miss.
Damn.
We're just saying anything tonight.
20 years.
We're just saying anything tonight.
The safest wrestler in the fucking game. He is the safest wrestler in the game.
And I said what I said.
Oh, you have to yell.
Miz Slander in 2023 is what he wrestled an invisible John Cena last month, and it was amazing.
And it was classic golden.
It was trash.
No, that was listen. If I had to watch Kenny Omega wrestle a blow-up doll, I can watch the Miz wrestle a
Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang.
Let me tell you. See, the thing is with Miz is that Miz has to keep reminding us, just like Jericho, that he beat The Rock and Stone Cold all in one night, and yet I still don't give a fuck. Miz.
You turn on Chris Jericho now?
Miz.
Do you even like wrestling? I don't get it. Like, why are you even here?
Hawaii family is crazy.
Listen,
He said, "Fuck Solo, fuck The Rock's daughter."
Yeah, like, fuck The Rock's daughter. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Hey, he said it, not me.
Miz is like a two-time Grand Slam champion, and we don't give a fuck about him. And we shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't even be like that. This man should be a main eventer. He should be on the level of like John Cena if we really want to talk about it.
I don't. But
I got tears in my eyes.
Miz isn't the most prolific in-ring performer. Let's be honest. He's good.
He's pretty good though.
Miz is the safest worker.
He is and I always give him his props for that because there are so many people who don't work safe with themselves or
like Nia Snacks.
Chris,
yeah.
So, Chris,
yes, sir.
I think I see where you're coming from with Miz. I think it's more if Miz was booked like to be taken seriously or credible. That's the
they're doing it now.
He was booked to be more credible. I think it'd be a lot more easy to tolerate. The problem is that they booked Miz to do so much stupid shit, and they're
doing it right now though.
Reliable and he's good at it, but it's like,
but think about where Miz came from.
Done. It's like, bro,
Miz came a long way.
He came from MTV.
Yeah.
He came. What was it? Road Rules or fucking Real World?
Like,
go back to Real World.
It take a lot. It take people like years to perfect their craft. Miz did it all in like what? How long he's been there?
No, but think he's been there for 20 years, bro. He's been there for 20 years.
And he has a nice little resume.
He's got an amazing resume. What are we talking about? Go look at it on paper. It's stellar.
It's the fact that Miz doesn't say no to anything. So like he's
a
company man.
And Samuel Jackson says no to anything either. Look at him.
Yeah, but there's a
difference
between Sam Jackson and
there is a difference.
Yeah. So,
all right, real quick. No, go ahead, sis.
Yeah. So I mean, they give him shit, and he's always just been like, "Oh, okay," and I'll take it because he doesn't want to. He knew he couldn't do nothing else.
Well, remember he had to dress in the bathrooms for like what a whole year after fucking bro. Like they hazed the shit out of him.
And did a promo about it.
Dressing in the hallway.
Yeah,
I mean,
but listen,
the Undertaker was like, "I don't like you."
I don't like it. No, Taker saved him. Taker saved him.
I thought Undertaker wasn't even judge at the court when they decided to kick him out.
It was
no, he wasn't there.
JBL.
Okay. Oh well, that makes sense. Shout out JBL on his racism. Jackie
O was the most tired actor in wrestling.
Well, I'll say something like a logical thing that if you're a wrestling fan, you'll understand. The roll up, the roll up is getting out of control.
The surprise roll up.
Performer wise,
out of nowhere.
Oh, he's talking about like a gimmick or a shtick.
No, person.
Wrestler.
Wrestler.
Maybe Orange Cassidy, but like,
let's go.
I can't.
Thank you. You can only put your hands in your fucking pocket so many times.
I like him, but it's at some point you need like MJF just added that dimension to his character.
Every quarter he's on.
Yeah, like you gotta add dimensions to your character. That's all.
They go down when Orange Cassidy is on the screen.
But through his yelling, I need to say I do like Orange Cassidy. I think he's great. He just needs to add another dimension to his character. That's all.
He needed to add another dimension 3 years ago.
How many dimensions do he need?
This nigga had a mimosa match.
That's only a fucking
mimosa match.
All right, listen. For me, I'm upset. Nobody said this.
Wait, I didn't get to say mine.
Oh, go ahead.
It's the Young Bucks, obviously.
Thank you.
It's the Young Bucks, bro.
Oh, yeah, they still wrestle.
They're losing ratings too. Go look at the quarterly hours.
They are garbage.
Driving the ratings down. Why do you think
they're garbage?
They are literally just. Tony's trying everything he can because he doesn't know what to do since he gave these two fucking.
No, he doubled down on it.
He made them VPs in his company for some reason.
Whoa.
So he can't fucking.
What was that comment about CM Punk?
Whoa.
No.
I was with what you were with.
Because I was going to say, like, okay, we can't blame that.
Tony was scared for his life with CM Punk. That front face lock, bro. He put a front face lock on Jack Perry, and Tony Khan's eyes, life flashed before his eyes.
Oh, he was scared. He was that
factual.
scared.
Yeah.
I've never been more scared for my life ever in a wrestling arena.
Yeah, but the Young Bucks are definitely the most tired act in wrestling, and I feel bad for them because they ushered in this new love of wrestling on the indies. They're definitely to blame for the increased attendance at independent shows, in my opinion. But you can only do. Listen, you can only, when the roster's that big, bro. You can only be on top for so long. Think about how many wrestlers are in AEW right now.
That and the fact that like they haven't, to me, evolved a whole lot. You know what I mean?
No, they're still the same old Cucamonga kids.
It's only been 4 years. What do you want?
No, you gotta think. It's been they've been on the. They were around long before AEW came around. I'm sorry. They were around long before AEW got here.
It's one of those things where it's like you look at the elite. Kenny Omega.
I read the book.
Like,
it wasn't
gets,
that good.
You know those reactions. People still like
read it.
Actively, the Young
Killing
Bucks are kind of the least over.
Oh yeah,
and it's because people ain't really feeling them to that level. Like there's a lot of cool teams in AEW that I would rather see hold those belts aside to the Young Bucks. And I'm getting that way.
And Hangman Page doesn't help the situation any.
No, Hangman. Listen,
he is garbage.
Hangman Page.
Shout out to freaking Logan Paul for saving his moveset though.
Whether people want to,
Swerve's a banger. Shout out to Prince Nana.
Listen, next Sunday, if he whoop his ass again, that man is going to the main event. He is going to be a main eventer.
But he's black.
What that means?
That's
a lot.
Weird. It means a lot, actually. Ask Booker T.
Listen, the thing about it is with Booker T is that he's a house nigga, but I digress.
No, wait, hold on.
Oh my God.
Don't listen. That's fucking crazy.
You're out of pocket.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, that's
a bunch of shit out your mouth.
Booker did a lot for black main eventers, if we're gonna be honest.
My man is just fucking ridiculous.
I would say that's flagrant, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the flagrancy.
Every time we talk about,
I don't believe he believes that.
That man is nowhere to be found. Titus O'Neil went under the ring apron, never came back. Now this motherfucker
Titus Roll Slot. Let's go.
Talking about we believe in diversity in the WWE. Since when, motherfucker? Since when?
Yo.
No.
This nigga went to the mirror, put the sunglasses on, and said, "I'm acting a fool tonight."
I was
he got on some black Air Force Ones tonight. Like he got on some Air Force. He is on that minute.
I was gonna say that's definitely black Air Force takes.
I'm feeling with Booker T is Booker T could be so much more, but this man worried.
So you said let's make sure we're perfectly
King
clear.
Booker was garbage.
But King Booker be cooning. That's what you're saying.
I mean, that was a white gimmick. I mean, shit.
Oh, relax.
Woo, it was a good
Jesus Christ. All right, cut this man's mic off.
I was gonna say this is crazy.
Like, Jesus, you out of pocket, man.
That was in TNA.
All right, listen. Moving through topics. We did overrated, underutilized, and underrated last week.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So overutilized and overrated.
So give me
No, go ahead.
your most overrated, underrated, and underutilized Intercontinental Champion.
One at a time, baby.
Oh Lord.
What now?
So let me see if I got this right. You said overrated,
underrated,
Correct.
underrated,
and overutilized.
Underutilized.
Underutilized.
Okay. Cool.
Intercontinental Champion.
In history or now?
That's easy.
In history. It could be in history.
Gotcha.
Overrated.
Afro Kami.
Edge is Intercontinental title ring. I see people talk about how it was part of his climb up the ladder, and like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I didn't care too much for Edge back in the day. He was never my cup of tea. He's had some bangers. Him and Mick Foley, one of my favorite hardcore matches ever, bar none. Complete and total honesty, top 10. But yeah, it's got to be Edge.
He's wilding too.
Spears is on some. He is on some. Like he is.
Umaga.
Nah, that boy said Umaga.
Hey, Spears, come on the show next week. Cause
Yeah,
you wildin'.
I was gonna say that's crazy.
I love this.
So we got Edge.
Controversy.
Okay, Edge for overrated, overutilized might get
Underutilized.
Oh, underutilized. The Miz might be because even though he got it, even though he brought back the prestige, I still think he could have done so much more. Still, I do believe. So I think underutilized. I'm gonna go Miz. Shout out to the Miz, and then all that's left is what
Underrated.
Underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Guerrero.
Solid.
Was that the European champion? Wait,
No,
he
that
was
was
champion 2 times.
Okay.
I think he was he champion when he was with China?
Yes,
Yep.
it was.
Yeah.
No, so we were talking about that, right?
That might have been
He
world
was European
champion.
champion and
No,
IC
European
champion. With he
European
held both belts
Oh.
while him and China were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll go underrated, definitely Eddie Guerrero. Rip.
Sensei the Syndicate is on you.
Okay. So my underutilized one is Zack Ryder.
Ooh,
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
They did my man so dirty.
Matt Cardona, come back.
Yeah.
We want to see it.
Let me see. My overrated. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Roman Reigns because he didn't really need it, and
Almost forgot he had it.
yeah.
Believe it or not, he did.
I know.
Yeah.
Briefly.
And then the underutilized was Luke Harper when he had it.
That's a goodie.
Yeah, you stole mine.
That's a
You
real
stole mine,
good
so that was
one.
fun.
That's a
R.I.P.
That's a
goodie.
very good one.
Cody Lee,
Eastside
bro.
reviews. We agree.
All right. For overrated shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's Shawn Michaels. Like Shawn Michaels got into that bad habit of I don't like losing the belt.
Stop reading my
And
mind.
that fucked up.
He
That
did.
fucked up a lot of reigns, and I'm sorry. He won them in good matches with Razor. He won that ladder match SummerSlam with
Yeah.
Razor. He
The
just
first
I'm
ladder
sorry.
match, technically, at least in the
It was
WWF.
dope. It was dope, but it's Shawn Michaels for overrated. Underrated.
That's
I'm gonna go with The Rock. The
Overrated
Rock
Sami
in the
Zayn is
Attitude
crazy.
Era, I think he was underrated as IC champion. He's the longest reigning IC champ of the 90s.
He went from that to the
belt
world title.
It elevated him, and he elevated the belt, and he was shown in a great light. And the way he lost was a dope ladder match with Triple H. Like The Rock was a really solid IC champion that we don't talk about enough.
I agree. I think The Rock's career as a whole just sort of overshadows that period in time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when you do
And-
so much on the main event, that you can sort of miss the
It's
mid-card
hard to-
title.
Very much so. Underrated, underutilized.
I like Farouk as
champion.
underrated.
Damn.
Farouk was never IC champion though, so he.
I was gonna
he
say I
can't
don't think he ever
he
had
can't
that.
count. I love Ron Simmons. Shout out to Ron Simmons. You know, Black History and everything, but he didn't hold the IC title. Ahmed Johnson was the first Black IC champion, and that should make us all ashamed.
He used to
Anyway,
wear them goddamn bright red trunks too.
regardless, underutilized Ken Shamrock. I think Ken Shamrock could have done so much more. Not just as IC champion.
Did you like
but
Ken
WWE.
Shamrock in the ring though?
Overall, like I love.
I
Ken
did. He was
Shamrock.
pretty good. He was a bad in the ring, dude.
And I think they could have did more with him as IC champion instead of having him lose to fucking old porn name Val Venus. And,
Val,
they could have
the
used
big
him so much
Valboski.
better than they
He
actually
got
Big
a big
Valboski.
off
You
kind
gotta
of
call him
himself.
I'm gonna go
the
with
big
Ken Shamrock.
Valboski.
Get off the show, Val Venus. Damn.
Sean Moore, bro. Shout out Sean
Your
Moore. Not
defense
really.
really is
He's a
trash.
horrible racist.
How you a horrible racist?
You ain't never seen how. Listen, folks, go
Well,
to
here's the
Twitter.
thing.
Go
Look at-
find Val Venus's
look
Twitter
at,
and come back.
He's a wonderful racist.
Savage.
Leo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. That is a wonderful racist. Great.
That's a wonderful
But
racist.
yeah,
Val
killed
Venus,
it.
who was a
What are we
horrible
doing here? Where did that come
He's a
from?
debonair racist.
Debonair.
Menace, who's
Monsieur
your
Candy.
So for overrated, me personally, I got Dean Ambrose.
Let's
Like,
go.
That
Thank
IC
you.
legit was not anything. Like the fact that for one, they had this man wrestle on the pre-show of WrestleMania just says a whole lot about the entirety of his reign as a whole.
Height of disrespect.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if Dean Ambrose can't even make the main card, then you ain't it. Underrated, I got Cody Rhodes, man. When that boy had the IC title, I think it was when he was dashing Cody
Rhodes with the mustache.
When he introduced like the old fashioned title belt, that reign he had with the mask, that shit was clean, man. He was putting on good matches. His promos, like, they were so good that was like you enjoyed hating this boy because he would just say the most sleaze nasty shit. And I loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. That was awesome.
Hey, he used to channel his dad. You could definitely feel Dusty heel energy from Cody.
Like, there ain't no way that this man's best IC title reign was only like barely 4 months, especially during the prime era of Dolph Ziggler, when that man should clearly have already been a main eventer during that time. But I don't know, man. Just for some reason, they just never pulled the trigger on that boy, and I think that's disgusting. So yeah, underutilized. I'm easily going Dolph Ziggler.
Well, I'm glad they did because now look what we got now.
Nick Nemeth out here doing comedy?
Nick Nemeth.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking about Dolph Ziggler. He's talking about Cody. Okay.
Wild card is on you.
All right, so I got for overrated Honky Talk Man. I'm sorry,
Let's go.
There's really nothing he has done other than a number. There's really nothing really special about him. So
he was amazing. How dare you?
He had a match with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
I don't remember.
I
don't think you watched it live because it was in the 80s. So
yeah, okay. Underrated, I would say Jericho. Jericho really set the tone for,
Which one? The ninth one or the first one?
I was gonna say which reign?
I would say
the list. Or was that the U.S. title?
That was the U.S. title.
U.S. title.
I would say Y2J. Y2J actually set the tone for the ninth reign championship.
Yeah, but think about how disrespected the title was after.
Very much so. Very much so. Just like the Undisputed Championship. Disrespected. This man held it for like what? Fucking 4 months, 5 months? This man still reminding us to this day that, hey, I'm the undisputed. I'm the first undisputed.
You know what? We could Rock and Austin on the same night.
Yeah. We still don't give a fuck. And finally, underutilized, people have not said this. Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Shelty B.
And the reason why I say Shelton Benjamin because Shelton Benjamin was a workhorse. This man took HBK to the limit, and yet
took one of the best super kicks ever.
Yeah, well, you gotta knock the fuck out.
Sold the shit out of it.
And one of the best like mid cards to never ever be world champion.
Yeah.
I got Jackie O.
So I guess we'll have the overrated be Jeff Jarrett because I fucking hate him.
Shout out Slap
Jarrett.
I fucking hate Jeff Jarrett, dude. Like, no, he's not. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck Jeff Jarrett. His wife
so
looking
you got
kind of sexy
underutilized
for being in her 50s. I'd still knock down Christine Jarrett to this day. Oh wait, was Christine his grandma? I don't know. Wait, what was his grandma?
Karen Jarrett. I'll tell you out. Karen Jarrett.
Yeah. Thank you. I was gonna say, I don't know. His grandma has money, though, so I'd still knock her down.
We got you said underrated and overrated?
Overrated, underrated, underutilized.
All right, so underrated. I would say Apollo Crews. I really liked him, man.
What about when he started coming out with the spear?
That was pretty cool.
Drum match.
And he was like
the Nigerian drum match, bro.
What fucked him up is when he went to Zoom.
It was the spiritual successor of the Punjabi.
He went to Wakanda.
Right.
He went to Wakanda. He went to off-brand Wakanda.
Right, it's like a wish.
How you gonna have a nigga come out with a spear? How are you going to have a black man come out with a spear?
Shout out to Dabakato.
Why are you doing Kofi? Who are you?
He put on the whole accent and everything, bro.
Right, and it's just shit.
It got heavy real quick.
That booking was
General
awful.
Aziz. He wasn't even Dabakato anymore. He was General Aziz.
Commander Aziz.
Commander Aziz.
So my underutilized is Mr. Perfect, but there's like a whole big story behind it, which is unfortunate. Which is unfortunate.
R.I.P.
Yeah, man, like R.I.P. But like Mr. Perfect, dude, that sucks.
All right, so I'm gonna start off. My underutilized Ezekiel Jackson.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
This nigga's trolling.
He couldn't.
On the list.
Cam is trolling.
Listen,
that is nasty. That is just nasty.
That is disgusting. That is a
Ezekiel Jackson, my nigga.
I'm here for it.
He was officially on the Vikingo.
That was the last name I expected to hear
That
tonight.
is wild.
I ain't heard that.
So now we turn on Ezekiel Jackson. We've been turned on him.
We've been turned on him.
Ezekiel's side.
That is wild.
That might have been
He was our Negro.
He was not our
No, he's your Negro. I'll give you that.
He was our Negro.
That's your man.
He was our Negro.
No, stop including us with this shit. We not in this. You in this. You in this.
My man.
No.
You want to talk about
Bandito fighter? Have fun.
Yeah, he was a Bandito fighter.
Niggas.
That's all you.
All right, so underrated is Cody Rhodes. He had the belt for 236 days. Brought the white strap back.
He did.
Yeah, that was really good.
I love.
And then overrated.
I love bougie Cody Rhodes. Oh no, bougie mankind Cody Rhodes. I loved him. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then overrated Ryback.
Let's go. Fuck Ryback. He's that big guy.
Ryback is dead. We don't care about him. He does not even.
Nah, bro.
Fuck the Ryback.
He's got a poll cooking right now on whether or not he should retire again. I guarantee you.
Ryback, and everybody probably saying yeah.
Please be honest, because this is gonna affect his career.
I question if Ryback was ever rated as a champion.
No, after CM Punk buried that nigga to the max.
Exactly. Either you did it on purpose or you're fucking stupid. Which one is it?
No. Listen, this is when Ryback was inflicting heavy damage to luchadors. That's their run.
He was murdering small guys.
Fucking up the Mexicans.
Right,
Not like JBL though. JBL was chasing him
part.
back across the border. Never forget.
I was trying to avoid that part.
No, where you?
How about
That's
it?
outrageous.
About fucking.
Y'all remember? You guys
it?
remember John Cena's rap about Mexicans?
That was amazing.
Go
Dude, it was amazing.
So what's more
amazing.
egregious, the rap about Mexicans, or John Cena John Bradshaw Layfield beating at the border?
No, Alberto Del Rio asking for people's papers in the crowd.
Where are your papers?
Where are your papers? You're here illegally. I'm not.
Bro. He busted out the fog light. He was like, "You
Where
get
are
back
your
over
papers?
No, prime JBL's
gimmick.
JBL was incredible. I'm sorry, he was a great heel.
Can we do one of these for the world?
He was such a piece of shit.
Like the big gold belt.
As long as everyone promises to put Goldberg as the overrated.
Speaking of the World Heavyweight Championship,
we don't speak of him.
Oh shit.
We don't.
What? So we're gonna go overrated, underrated, underutilized World Heavyweight Championship, big gold belt.
WWE or all time.
You can use all time. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, cool.
Overrated.
Opens up WCW.
Overrated. Ric Flair.
Woo. What?
He came out the gate.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm not listening to anything else you say for the rest of this podcast.
Underrated big gold belt, Batista. Because I think people shit on the Batista run a lot, bro.
They do that?
Yes.
Do they?
They do.
You gotta get off.
I might listen. The Twitter trenches might be too deep sometimes.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah, that's why you don't go on the internet for wrestling.
Underutilized is the hard one for me. Because
Oh shit, Seth Rollins is the only one that has that belt.
no,
Wait, no, he's talking about the old
we're
John.
talking about the old underutilized.
Big old.
Just because if you don't know, I'm an Undertaker stand forever. We could have done so much more with the Undertaker with the big gold belt.
Okay.
Are we?
Really Ric Flair?
Yes, I just didn't care for Ric Flair at that point in time. I was super young. He was getting really old. It just didn't translate for him.
He went out of his way to shit on Ric Flair.
I did. Woo! Shout out to Woo Energy, the official energy drink of AEW.
Let's go.
Seems like it is.
Let's go, goddammit.
Let's go.
Sensei Syndicate is on you.
Right. My underutilized is DDP.
Oh,
that's a ditty.
WCW belt, right?
Diamond Cutter.
My overrated is Hulk Hogan because F Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan.
You're not gonna do this to Terry tonight.
Fuck Terry.
And
back it up, Terry. Back it up.
The underrated. I'm gonna go the Giant. Paul White,
really?
Big Show.
Shut up, Big Show.
He was young. You know what I'm saying? I felt like they could have gave him more shine. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Jamel's on you.
I've been going back and watching '99 like stuff from The Rock, and he was just
does it hold
Big
up
Show's
to you
head.
still?
Yes, because he was on Big Show's head so much. The Jericho debut
Not Bam Bam Bigelow.
Fucking roast the
Shout out
Big
to
Show.
Bam Bam
crappy
Bigelow.
music hits. Well, it's the Big Slow. It's hilarious. Anyway, Big
The
Gold
Big
Belt.
Slow.
Overrated shit. For just the Big Gold Belt, this is tough. I might have to go. It's gonna be old school. Fuck it, might as well say it. It's Lex Luger. I think Luger had his points of being over, and I do think Luger gets shitted on too much by the internet crowd. But he was kind of
sauce. He was lost in the sauce for real.
Yeah.
Now he support Luger.
No, well, look at him now, bro.
Somebody's got to.
You can't make fun of him no more.
I was about to say he's literally went from fucking like the crazy Adonis bod to being a skeleton.
It's sad, but Luger, I'm sorry, he was kind of overrated when he held the big gold.
Luger.
For underrated, I'm gonna go with Mark Henry. I think that Hall of Fame world strongest.
Somebody gonna get their ass whipped.
So damn.
And that's what I do.
That's what I do. Like, oh my god, they did not. The Summer of Punk
world's
overshadowed
strongest
how great
slam,
Mark
bro.
Henry was. There was a lot of good stuff going on with Mark Henry, and the other one
his dreads were way back though.
Yeah, you know what? Christian. I'm gonna go Christian with underutilized. They could have did as good as he was those 2 times he held the big gold belt.
One more
much
match.
more if they just gave him like a proper run. So I'm gonna go with underutilized Christian.
Think about, bro. If they would have used him half as well as TNA used Christian, bro.
So for my overrated, I'm going Jack Swagger.
This motherfucker.
When that boy,
no, he did.
This motherfucker.
Again, is he rated?
That world
We the people.
We the people, nigga.
That title run was absolutely useless. Like, it didn't do nothing. It was literally not memorable. The only thing memorable about it was the fact he was feuding against Randy Orton.
He got caught with weed on the side road, so that's what happened.
The fact he was world champion, it was the fact that he was feuding against Randy Orton. So
here's the thing: he wasn't feuding with Randy Orton. Randy Orton was on Raw at that time. He was feuding with like Big Show and Rey Mysterio for a little bit.
Hose.
That's how boring that title reign. You are probably mixing up 2 different people because Jack Swagger it
was literally nothing.
What was he rated? Like, Like,
He was a
Jack
nothing
Swagger
burger of a
wasn't-
reign.
Like his title run was actually like mid. Like I distinctly
That's
remember
really
that.
mean.
Jack Swagger had the title for 82 days.
His cage
that's-
fighting career was far better.
Thucker and Thuckatown.
For underrated,
But look how good he's doing in AEW.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
gotta say-
He lost his hat.
for underrated.
Oh, and he lost his hat? Really? That's sad.
Because even
He
though,
loved
like,
that
even
hat.
for during that specific time frame, like what he was doing with Jeff Hardy as the with the title, that shit was just entirely different. Because it was like there was a whole different level of realism to it that made you just feel for the actual feud itself. And that's what made, in my opinion, like the big gold belt, like it made it important during that specific feud. The fact that they were making it so real, talking about like drugs, alcohol, talking about, you know, I dedicate my life to being straight edge while
Straight edge.
you know, yada yada. It's like, okay, like I hear what you're saying. Like that's real, genuine shit. So in my opinion, I'm gonna go.
It was one of the best feuds Jeff Hardy ever had.
It really
It
was.
might be
Really
Jeff
was.
Hardy's best singles feud.
I was about to
And
say,
CM Punk-
I'm glad you said that because I didn't mean that like the Hardy boys.
Tremendous. Like CM Punk, like we're gonna
Jeff Hardy.
CM Punk. I hope we don't forget a lot of the good stuff that he's done. Like there's
And then from Mondo
CM Punk's amazing, regardless of how he is behind
They disrespect the fuck out of Mark Henry, man. There's no way that Hall of Fame run lasted only like 4 months.
Do you think
That's
that
ridiculous.
reign suffered because of the prior interactions, like the hand baby with Mae Young and everything? Do you
The
think he
hand
was
baby.
still-
That was paying his dues.
I think the reason why they gave
Wait,
him the world title because it was sympathetic. It was a sympathetic title. That's all it was.
And even the people could tell during that time, all right, there's clearly something here. Like, this man makes sense to be the world heavyweight champion.
He was
And
the world's
even when he's
strongest
supposed to be
man.
like the villain, like you clearly supposed to tell he's the most
The world's strongest Negro.
WWE.
He was.
The people were wanting to cheer the fact that, all right, we have a legitimate threat in WWE.
Yeah, he had
Let's
final
see what
boss
he do.
energy.
And he for sure that he was the final boss in WWE.
He should have.
But
Man,
they
they
had
should've
the last 4 months, it was crazy.
All right, well, wild card be egregious like you've been.
Shut up.
I'm
All
just
right.
waiting.
Overrated Triple H. He
This
needed to
motherfucker.
Which
come on.
one?
Yeah.
Which one?
Which one?
The
You
reign of
already know
terror.
the Reign of Terror. You already know.
That's a fact,
You
brother.
already know.
Bow down.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Bow
Fair enough.
down to the king.
Let's see. Underrated. I
beat
think
everybody.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a tad. I mean, that one. It was in between Mark Henry and CM Punk, but I think CM Punk leans a little bit more because it's like his title reigns wasn't that long.
But they
And
were
he
so
was
good.
Right, exactly.
A lot of
It was
greatness
good.
packed into a short amount of
I was
time.
gonna say, CM
I
Punk
agree.
never gets a long run, but he always puts some good shit in it. Even with the AEW
Exactly.
run, CM Punk's he's a wrestler.
Now, underutilized, Chris Jericho.
This mother.
Chris Jericho could have went far with that WCW championship. Unfortunately,
Kinda
him
did.
and Rock.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say he took it a little.
No. I mean, there were two versions of Chris Jericho. The Chris Jericho that beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels' wife, and the other one.
He did punch her right in the face. He punched,
Well, when you put it that way,
yeah, he did punch her right in the fucking face, bro.
You know, like for real. The other
He
one that was
slugged her.
feuding with Y2J was feuding with The Rock. But
Yeah,
that's also an underrated feud because that feud was.
I agree.
No,
I
match in
agree.
2001 Rock versus Chris Jericho is one of the
Was
great
deep.
matches that doesn't get
It
talked
definitely
about.
doesn't get enough love.
No, it
Yeah, I
does
agree with
not.
that.
And that feud was deep. They really did not like each other. Like, I mean, they cool in real life, but like
I
in
don't
that
know.
feud-
They're like IRL cool, but they were great doing
It
that.
still feels
I think it's
contentious.
because that happened during the invasion, and like we've
Right,
all
right.
And
forgotten
it
anything
was
good that
shocking
happened.
for the position, right?
Anything good that happened during the invasion, you kind of just like, that doesn't exist. But like
Jackie O is
Rock,
just
that feud,
But yep, that's all.
Jackie
I
O's
got.
on
The
you.
invasion was so lackluster because everybody had mandatory contracts, so they were like, why wouldn't I just sit at home and get paid?
Shout out to
for a
mandatory
year?
contracts.
Yeah.
Savage.
that's right, brother.
So
Jackie O,
I
you
guess
got three?
my underutilized would be Jinder Mahal. Hate me. I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Did you see his nipples? Did you see his nipples? They were ready. All right, so you got underrated over there.
I don't know about
underutilized Jinder Mahal. They could have done better with him. Good booking. It could have been better. With Johnny Cage, Cage was nasty.
Jinder Mahal was never world champion. He was WWE
The big gold belt we're specifying.
Yeah.
Oh, right. He was never that kind of champion.
No, he was WWE champion, but not world champion.
Big gold belt.
You must say Great Khali.
Did Rey Mysterio win it?
Yo, Great Khali.
My underrated is Rey Mysterio.
28 days.
It was a very short reign.
And my overrated is Diesel. He had that right.
He had the
Kevin Nash had it.
Fuck Kevin Nash. Fuck Kevin Nash. I'm sorry.
But he wasn't
Kevin Nash.
From Detroit, we're not gonna have that slander on Kevin Nash, bro.
I don't know, bro. He's done some suspect stuff outside.
Trust that white man.
Be about the money, and I respect.
I'm from the D.
You know what? I ain't gonna front. I respect that
From the
too.
D.
All right, listen. For me, underrated is Sheamus.
I can.
He had over 200 days.
Wait, hold on. He had that one.
Yeah, he did.
He had 200 days. Nobody gave a fuck.
Was that the one we was feuding with Cena?
No.
No, Daniel Bryan.
He beat Daniel Bryan.
Beat that man.
Overrated.
Everybody off.
Overrated is Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Destiny.
No, dude, where are your papers? Come on, leave me alone. I love Alberto Del Rio.
I believe that you love Alberto Del Rio.
The entrance, I don't give a fuck. The entrance was kind of weak. His music, that shit was this typical. His in-ring work was not all that.
It was not.
And he was practicing by punching Paige in the
Nah, his title runs was not.
Allegedly.
He's not lying.
Nigga just is egregious today.
He did go to jail for it. He was convicted.
Hey, Afro, with a touch of cum.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That midget and cum is crazy.
That is too funny.
Y'all drawing.
I mean, Afro's not lying about Alberto Del Rio. He's a trash ass human being.
Listen, he is below us. I'm a scumbag, and even I don't go that low.
Hold on, is it who's more fuck them? Is it more fuck Hulk Hogan or more fuck Alberto Del Rio?
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
They're gonna say Hulk Hogan regardless.
Because Paige
done way more.
Hot take. Paige is an angry, drunk British woman at times. Okay, and I don't want to say nothing about stereotypes.
Here we go.
But listen, an angry, drunk white woman dealing with a Mexican man. Is it hard to believe he might have had to defend himself at some point?
Yeah, what did she say? What did she say? She probably said some crazy shit to him.
Hold on. All right. So not to go into that.
That bitch puts mayonnaise on her pizza.
Next week.
She puts mayonnaise on her pizza, bro.
Will Levis put mayonnaise in his coffee, so shout out to him.
Fuck that guy.
What in the world?
So underutilized is Christian.
Yeah.
2-day reign.
Agreed.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
What did I gotta do? I didn't do anything.
You the host. You gotta rein us in sometime.
Yeah.
Oh God! Now come on. I'm the chaperone on the bus. All right, we're gonna end it off with
plane ride from hell. You are responsible for everything.
Damn. All
right, so
as long as no one's
gonna
pulling
end it
their
off.
dick out to the fucking hostess and swinging it around.
Well, as long as people don't got their dicks out, I guess we're good.
True.
Jesus. All right, we're gonna pull it off. Well, not pull it off.
Yeah, we should pull it off. Let's all pull it off together.
That's too
Pause.
We're gonna end off tonight with who had the better. So we're gonna go.
He said it. I didn't.
I didn't say anything. This is crazy. we're gonna go Batista or Triple H. We're gonna go theme song, mic skills, in ring, and what was the last joint we did last episode?
I don't know. I've smoked a lot of weed since then.
Oh, finisher.
Okay.
I love this nigga.
Had a laugh.
Yeah, that's gonna be easy.
Okay.
Who wins each category?
I agree.
Yeah.
Who we gonna start with?
Yeah.
Jackie O.
She said Triple H and Batista.
Yep.
Yeah.
Triple H is across the board, unfortunately.
What?
Wow.
I grew up. I hated Triple H because he worked.
You think
when I was a child, I used to hate
Pedigree
him.
better than the Batista bomb?
Yeah, actually, I do, and there's many different reasons
That's kind
why,
of
and we don't have
egregious.
enough time to get into it. No, there's not enough time to get into it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
wait till time.
look at it this way. Look at it this way. Everyone can have a power bomb. There's many power bombs, but the pedigree is a very unique, special move.
Look at the kind of power this nigga delivers.
I don't need to look at it. I've seen it many times, and I'm just still saying what I'm saying.
And it's a sit-out power bomb every time, so he's taking the fucking brunt of it on his spine too.
All right, so hold on. We got Triple H across the board. We got Triple H across the board. Wild card.
Triple H. I mean, this man had a pedigree, a version of a pedigree that was a tombstone power driver. Best one ever.
Oh yeah, look at that. And I'm crazy for saying the pedigree. Wow.
The Pepsi plunge is better.
Now we turn on. Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want, Hunter.
And Triple H can
He beat
you.
the shit out of Ric Flair.
Triple H can beat you in various ways. So that's one thing about Triple H. I mean,
He was fucking the boss's daughter.
That's true too.
What that got to do with anything?
It has a lot to do with it. I mean,
oh Lord! All right, Menace.
So I got theme song for Batista. That's just personal bias. That's literally my.
I walk alone.
Like that's my all-time favorite theme song. So I'm gonna be biased on that one. What was it? Mic skills. That's Triple H. That's not hard at all. In ring, Triple H, and then finisher. There's like I ain't trying to be like cliche with the answer, but I think it depends on like who takes the move because some people don't know how to sell a good pedigree.
But you don't have to sell a power bomb. You just gotta take that shit.
No, all right, Afro. I see what you're saying with that.
At the same time, it's like
take it.
So
yeah, take it. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, literally, do we not know how the power bomb works? There's not a way to.
Oh, I know how it works.
You know what I mean?
We know how taking it works.
Gravity, y'all. That's just gravity. Out here blowing backs out with the power bomb.
I think I'm gonna go.
Oh my god!
We talking about blowing out backs. Pause again.
Blowing out backs.
Listen,
blowing
out is your business. But I'm just saying, if it is by power bomb, more power to you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we already got canceled in the first 10 minutes, so we might as well keep going. Jamel, it's on you.
Okay, so for music, I'm gonna go with Batista. I Walk Alone. It's something about that.
Bruh,
it's something about
that song's a slap.
Great song.
It just gets me hype. I'm sorry. Like it is one of them shits. Like fuck yeah. Like, let's go.
I'll walk through miles inside this pit of danger.
Like as good as the game is, and as good as my time is.
It's Motorhead. That's why I go with the
I was
game.
gonna say shout out Lemon.
It's Motorhead, bro. I'm sorry.
In the ring.
Niggas love Motorhead.
Okay, we cannot use the hard ER.
I'm gonna go with Triple H.
Oh, you gotta
Triple H
enjoy a
is
good hard
for
R
giving
every
you
now and again.
a long, boring ass, overly long 30-minute WrestleMania match. See him versus Randy Orton for foolproof. See the last him versus Batista match. But when Triple H is with that right person, and when Triple H is on, he is as good as anybody can be. So I'm gonna go with Triple H. Mic skills. It's closer to me than it is than y'all might think because Triple H did
It's so good.
Yeah,
remember that promo he did with I am the fucking
Yeah,
game?
he's
Remember that
spitting.
promo?
I am
Come on.
We'll never
Diva.
forget it.
Terrible humans. Terrible.
The Rock. Like, yeah,
Nah, he's spitting though.
It was fucking me up. But Batista, it took a while for Batista to really get into his bag as a promo, and I think overall,
used to be
I'm gonna go
Leviathan.
slightly Triple H for that one, and then for finisher, I'm gonna go with the Batista bomb. I think
Let's go.
when it's done, like when Batista does it, it's forced, it fucks you up.
Batista-
and it's done for that night.
Batista on the mic. I don't want to hurt you, Ray.
I don't want to hurt you, Ray.
That was amazing.
No, Batista
That was amazing, though.
Give me what I want, Hunter.
heel promo.
Yeah, that was amazing, though.
He said
That was
Triple H-
amazing.
Give me what I want.
John Cena.
Give me what I want.
No, when he said, John Cena, you keep kissing babies and hugging fat chicks. For me, that's solidified.
Wow.
I know, yeah, I forgot about that.
That is one of the coldest lines ever. Hug them fat bitches and kiss them babies. I am going for the belt, and I'm going
Duct
for
tape, John. Really? Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Duct tape. I quit.
Whoa.
I quit. All right, Sensei.
Yeah, I'm actually going Triple H all down the board. Like,
Thank you.
Fair.
You motherfuckers.
the music for Triple H, he had
Motorhead.
multiple songs that were bangers. You know, I Am the Game. You know what I mean? Motorhead. It was cool. Mike Skills definitely. I think Triple H had it. Like, don't get me wrong, Batista came along, but you know what I mean? The fact that Triple H has been there longer and he's had more solid work when it came to it.
A lot of politicking.
Yeah, but then if you look
Politicking.
Politicking. Bars.
the in-ring stuff that he had when he had like the stuff with like I think it was a triple threat with what was it? Oh, with Kurt Angle and The Rock. And then when of course it wasn't really all that great when Kurt got concussed, but that Iron Man match that him and The Rock had as well was a really really good one as well. And then there's something about just slamming a nigga in on your skull, you know what I mean?
And also his Cactus Jack matches were great.
Yeah.
But how much of that was Mick Foley?
I mean, come on, it's Mick fucking Foley.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So,
But he still added his own shit to it, and I think that was when he really like came into like his own, really.
man, when he started wearing the Harley Davidson hat backwards, it just was like, listen, I'll do like the fact that he was
The motorcycle
he's like,
boots.
I don't care about anything else but this title. He's like, I will screw over friends, I will screw over my brother. Like, it don't matter. Like, I'll throw your granny up everybody the bus. Like,
He didn't give a fuck.
His daughter.
he
I
like,
love it.
the fact that he was always consistent on the fact that like his main goal was
Didn't
to
he
get
end
the
up
title.
tearing his ACL in the end, though, or blowing out his knee or something?
But he still was like that. So
My quads are fucked. What do you want me to do?
That's what it was. We're
Put me in
trying
the walls.
Put me in the walls.
And forever regain my respect.
Stupid.
All right, Afro comment. You got Triple H down the board, or
No. I've got Triple H on. I've got Triple H on music. I've got Triple H on the mic. I've got Batista on finishers because I like the power bomb better than the pedigree. It's just, it's a tried and true classic. And the one thing I love about the power bomb is that regardless, a power bomb is a power bomb. There's no, you know what I mean? There's no way to take it softer. There's no way to fucking cushion it. You know what I mean? You just have to trust in the fact that the
You just
person
get
that's
hurt,
taking
is
you
what you're
up
saying.
has enough strength to safely guide you down. All you can
safely.
hope for is a controlled landing.
Yeah, it's true that. That's how. Isn't that how Josh got concussed or some shit or
not to land on your
like
No, Draws took a power bomb. Pile driver. Pile
a
driver.
sit out. It was a. I thought it was a sit out. Sit out, John. I think it was a sit out.
It was
Yeah, from D-Lo.
D'Lo Brown.
I mean, that was a freak accident. I'm not trying to say anything about it.
I'm
sorry.
I'm not trying to. That was definitely a freak accident. D'Lo was more than strong enough to fucking. A power bomb was not anywhere out of the possibility.
Absolutely, yeah.
It wasn't, but
it was a tragedy. Let's just say that.
What were the other?
Mike Skills.
Mike Skills, Triple H. Oh, I guess I've got everything for Triple H except for the finisher. Because I love Batista in ring. That nigga's strong. He be fucking muscling niggas and just tossing, you know what I mean? He just be throwing niggas around.
The next two joints
really good.
Hey. Have you seen wrestling? It's literally niggas. What are we talking about? Wrestling? There's definitely Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi.
Oh God, Kurt Angle,
allegedly,
and Brock Lesnar.
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Who and Brock Lesnar?
Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar. Same criteria.
Oh wow, you're being mean with this one. I don't like this one.
You should have did Perk Angle versus Kurt Angle.
That would have been wild.
Perk Angle.
Perk Angle wins.
Perk Angle is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. He's like an anime character.
Moonsaults off the stage at fucking Abyss. What are we talking about? Just random moonsaults. No plan.
Afro comic, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar.
Okay. In ring. Surprisingly enough, maybe not. I'm going Kurt Angle. Music, Brock Lesnar. I love Kurt Angle's the trumpets are what they are. It didn't never hit with me like that. But Kurt Angle's amazing nonetheless. So yeah, that's 1-1. I've got Kurt Angle in ring, Brock Lesnar on the music, Brock Lesnar on the finisher, Kurt Angle on the mic, and what's the last one?
You got this is four. Just four.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Then yeah. Was that a tie? I think that was a tie.
That's a tie. Spence had a syndicate.
Yeah, I got a tie too. So music definitely. I think it's Brock that I have that for.
Yeah.
On the mic, of course, Brock don't really say too much, so you can't really.
Brock doesn't say much.
Unless it's a gay innuendo about getting in somebody's ass.
Yeah.
You want the best of the best of the best of the best of the best.
And then
I'm the beef and the best.
In ring.
Brock, say something stupid.
And then you can't beat the F5. Like that's just dope.
He was just helicoptering niggas.
Eastside Reviews, it's on you.
Damn, this is gonna be boring. Finisher, the F5. Like the name of the name is just dope. And when he does it to a bigger dude, like when he does it to a Big Show, a Rikishi, a Mark Henry, shit. God damn it. So
F5 and Rikishi is wild.
F5 and hoes. Anyway, we got finisher Brock, music Brock, like. Brock's like every time that music starts and the music it's just here we go.
You hear them chords and you know it's
I still imagine Taz saying here comes the pain.
Here comes the pain.
Here comes the pain.
That is the most y'all fucked like call. Like, I love that.
Suplex City, right, bro.
Run, bitch. Like that's all you can do. What you gonna do? The pain is that's literally who he is. The pain's coming. Run. Like why are you?
He is the apex predator of our species. In the words of
Run McAfee. Him and Bobby Lashley are what we're gonna evolve into in like a million years. But anyway, we got
when we're at the peak of physical condition.
Or Ezekiel Jackson.
Shut the fuck up about Ezekiel Jackson, Cam.
Stop it. Kurt Angle on the mic. We got to give skills on the mic to Kurt Angle. Kurt was able to be good on the mic on a roster like almost immediately with like guys like The Rock, with guys like Jericho, Triple H. Like Kurt took
that nigga was wearing a tiny cowboy hat. Come on,
and he got
singing with Stone Cold.
In his career. So I'm gonna go with Kurt. In ring, it's closer than I think a lot of people would think. But I'm gonna ultimately go with Kurt Angle. Like when you add in the TNA run where he really
in ring Kurt Angle, he's a fucking Olympic gold medalist.
He reached his final form. He reached Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, like hell yeah, that's shit. So I'm gonna go.
Kurt Angle is a different type of beast.
Fuck, it's a tie. It's a tie.
Menace is on you.
So I got Brock for music. Yeah, I think that's pretty easy because every time you hear Brock's music, man, it just hits on a whole different.
You know,
level.
somebody's finna get tossed on their fucking
exactly.
head.
You know, somebody ass finna get beat the moment you hear Brock Lesnar's music.
It's like Debo's music.
I think
It's the sound of the tires, the chain squeaking.
I'm not saying it's necessarily like disrespectful to say this, but like I think it's like not a landslide, but I think it's pretty easily Kurt Angle. I mean, just the way that man moved in the ring, just his overall skill set in the ring was just on a whole different level of intensity, and it was just that man knew how to move in the ring as a wrestler and be an entertainer. Like, not a lot of people are able to like combine the two and be as good as Kurt Angle was. So I'm going Kurt Angle for that one. And then what was it?
Very well said.
My skills.
Mike Silver, yeah, okay, that's Kurt Angle.
Thank you.
And I think, you said it does. Yeah, Brock don't say none, so yeah, Kurt Angle. But some of his promos,
Cowboy Brock was
actually funny. Like some of his promos, Kurt's promos.
Cowboy Brock was a banger.
Yeah.
So are we doing the whole like career? Because like it's kind of crazy. Like Brock Lesnar got to where he was now. Angle was done.
If we comparing the whole career of their promo skills, it's not.
It's still Kurt Angle.
Even still, you know what? Even still, it wouldn't matter. I agree.
And
I guess when Kurt Angle was on this shit.
When Kurt Angle was in TNA and he was on his perks, you could tell me nothing.
Kurt Angle on OPW
Kurt Angle was different, boy. When he flips off the stakes, come on now. All right, I finish you. Oh yeah, that's
he was ready all the time.
But don't forget, Brock used to hit shooting star presses too.
For me, it's
never forget.
Music, Brock Lesnar.
So that one time with Kurt Angle.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Okay, music, Brock Lesnar. Moves, Brock Lesnar. Mic skills, I would say Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle has got it. He progressed, you know what I'm saying? Like from wacky Kurt Angle to perk Angle. It's just been I don't know, just been a progression with me with Kurt Angle.
To post rehab Kurt Angle.
His wife.
TNA is hiring Kurt Angle.
My black son, Kurt Angle.
I was gonna say my black son, Kurt Angle.
Best person was Kurt Angle.
My black son.
You can't forget about
my black son.
Match-wise, Kurt Angle
Bestiality Kurt was amazing.
S.A. Kurt. Never forget. He came for Booker T.
Bestiality sex with your wife. What does that mean?
Yo, what do you mean bestiality sex?
But did you laugh?
Beastie sex.
And what was the last joint?
Top.
What you had Kurt all the way down and then proper music.
Yep. Was there something else I was missing?
No, you got it.
No.
Finish it.
Oh, my bad.
No, I say F5.
Oh, okay. So
Hey,
it's
you
a
ain't
tie.
that.
Jackie O is on you.
Well,
wrestling.
That's really hard, which is funny. But like, I would go Kurt. Well, I have to go Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry because we're not adding Perk Angle, right?
I mean, we should count Perk Angle.
I think we should. So it's gonna be Kurt Angle for that. And in the music, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I love like the Brock Lesnar theme song, like the fact that the fans got to interact with the theme song for Kurt Angle, yeah, so I'm gonna go with that. The wrestling moves, Brock Lesnar is gonna get that because I personally like Suplex City. I don't give a shit if he just like slams a nigga like that a million times. Kill him. That's all I want to see. That's all I want to see. And finish is Brock Lesnar. So at this point, that's like a 50-50 thing. Whatever.
Hi, Joe. If I did it, and now
you gonna get roasted, Joe.
I know. All right, last joint, and then we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Who wins in a promo battle?
Oh God.
Ultimate Warrior, Scott Steiner.
Big Papa Steiner.
Scott Steiner.
Come on.
Yeah, that's Steiner. Fair question. Scott Steiner, obviously. Yes, it's Scott Steiner. He's going to math you to death.
The big bad.
But what it was like?
The big bad booty daddy.
If it's pre-tape backstage, I think Ultimate Warrior got it.
That means you look at the Ultimate Warrior.
No, man, you all.
But Ultimate Warrior was a garbage person. He was a racist and a homophobe and a whole bunch of other stuff.
He would look
Oh, dude, yeah, Ultimate Warrior is a piece of shit.
Damn Warrior.
Listen, no. Ultimate Warrior. The pilot is taking the plane to a nosedive of Hulk Hogan. And he already made the sacrifice. Like, what?
I forgot about that.
He already made the ultimate sacrifice? Steiner has nothing on that.
Steiner math,
No, he does. Steiner math, actually, is one of the greatest promos of all time.
Bro, come on now.
I've never heard anything like Steiner math, so no.
Hilarious shit to go watch.
The fact that he goes,
see,
he talks about what
I even said hi.
Panda face.
She don't hear.
She
just
the
enjoys
fact that Scott
abusing
Steiner
me.
was like when he was talking to Samoa Joe, he was like, "Joe, you're just fat. You're fat. I can't do this."
That's
Like,
so
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. You fat bastard!
anything else to call him?
Big Papa Pump versus fat people is one of the greatest feuds ever.
You fat son of a bitch.
I can't. You can't win against Scott Steiner because they're just like, get your fat ass up. That's literally all you have to say.
That's why I said Samoa. That's why I said Ultimate Warrior.
Fat ass up.
Yeah. Fat.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
no sugar for you.
Jesus. This Friday Night Yerrr.
Crying.
Jesus Christ. Afro Kami 765. What you got going on, sir? Besides the echo.
You already know you can catch me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on Friday Night Yerrr, of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Loki season finale review should be up sometime soon. You guys know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Damn.
Blair Syndicate.
Yeah. So
You look like a panda, apparently, so that's funny.
I've been called. It's crazy.
So we got stuff at the Blur Syndicate. We're still working on doing a Marvel D&D session, and we got another one shot of D&D with Blurs, and yeah, that's about it. And check out the blursyndicate.com. We got a bunch of merch.
Jamel Eastside Reviews.
What's happening? Eastside Reviews on TikTok and YouTube. Jamel727 on Instagram. You can catch me here Fridays on Friday Night Yerrr. You can catch me at Arizona State, your favorite new academic advisor. And yeah, let's go. Let's get it.
And Menace, what you got going on, sir?
Yes, sir. You can catch me on TikTok, Menace Society 3, and I'm finally getting back on my Twitter because I literally made that at the beginning of the year and never got on it. So it's gonna be the same thing, same handle, Menace Society 3. So go ahead and start adding me on Twitter. I'm gonna start getting back on my Twitter game, and then I'm gonna be on TikTok Lives on Tuesdays, probably with Cam, talking about wrestling and anime around like 7, 8, something like that. Probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So y'all want to check it out? Go ahead and join me, man.
Yes, sir. And Wildcard Chris, he was being very egregious to say all the
Rare
things
form,
we can't
sir.
say on the internet.
That was awesome.
He was in rare form
Savage.
for the black
This man is a
I'm
savage.
for it. So I mean,
I was gonna say,
hopefully
I
you
love him.
appreciate it.
I'm
No, I
always a fan
appreciate
of
this.
flagrant
No,
food.
I really enjoy this, everybody. I really enjoyed you guys. But yes, you guys can follow me on #KissForLife Wrestling Podcast on every streaming platform, all social media sites. You can catch me on Tuesdays on TikTok, 9:00 Central, 10:00 Eastern, with me and my boy Joe from the Hot Take Wrestling. It's called Wrestling Debates and Catering. Also, we will be having a show on YouTube, the 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. For I think we're talking about Full Gear this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just check us out.
And Jackie O, last but not least.
Hey, Wawa has pizza, so come
Jesus.
Other than that, hey, go to Blur Cartel, Blur Syndicate. I love these niggas. That's all.
Other than that, subscribe to the Friday Night Yerrr YouTube page. Subscribe to the Blur Cartel YouTube page. Also on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch, all that shit. Talking wrestling every Friday at 8. Niggas ain't trying to watch SmackDown to be on here, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. It helps because you can record it. You can record it, and then I just fast forward through the commercials at the beginning.
Indeed.
It makes it so much easier.
Something happened on SmackDown tonight. That is.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Yep, Bianca is trash. Bianca is trash, and so is Charlotte. There ain't nothing to
say. Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus. Well, we got two other people say women's wrestling is trash, so ignore that. We'll have it fixed next week.
Trash all the time, only sometimes.
I know why you said that shit. Yes, I did say that on the Tuesday show, and I still am going to say that shit. On both sides of the spectrum, AEW and WWE, the women's division is trash.
That's crazy. How are you calling Rhea Ripley trash? That's wild. But we're ending the show.
I love Bobby.
We'll see y'all next week.
It's just her title run's just been underwhelming.
Yeah.